This is. I'm gonna change my name to Recyclable Bricks here on YouTube, but the YouTube channel won't let me change my name, so it'll still say Eric Van Kirkhoff, but I want to change it to Recyclable Bricks, but that's okay. This is part two of the same book I did before of Standing Small, the Lego book of minifigures. Here's page 20 from the last page I finished off. Sorry about that, people. It says Urban Legends. Lego City dwellers take all forms in the exciting theme. Whether they're enjoying a cup of morning joe or taking a train to the countryside, their smiling minifigs love the urban lifestyle. And a guy, we look at the big coffee mug, keep going now. It's a Chuck Jet from 2008. Then you got a guy from another train passenger from 2007, the delivery man from 2007, and then you got a woman figure here, female worker 2007, male worker 2007. Then you got a female worker 2007. Then it says street scene. On a bustling street, busy minifigs like to grab a drink at cafe corner, do their shopping on Market Street, and grab vegetables down at the greengrocer. The buildings in these sets feature challenging building techniques for advanced Lego builders. Probably so. Then you got helicopter pilot, patroller, and rescued sailor, 2008. Then you got a guy skiing, looks like, or no, it's a diver with acrylon and flippers from 2008. You got another person wearing a shell helmet, which is new, because you also have every guy wore the same helmet, just different colors and with a depends what year it was. Some had visors, some didn't. Helicopter rescuer swimmer for 2008. You got a patroller from 2008 carrying the famous walkie-talkie slash radar, whatever you want to call it, cell phone nowadays. Then another patroller 2008. It says always ready. Though the Coast Guard sub-team has been unofficially around since the late 1980s, it didn't become completely recognized in 2008 when a slew of Coast Guard centered around helicopters, jet scooters, and speedboats was introduced. I think in '98, somewhere around there, they got like one that says Canadian Coast Guard or something like that. It's on Bricklink. I don't know what it's called, but it's supposed to be a Canadian set. I supposedly heard, but I read. That's something you guys gotta look into. Here's the Wild Wild West. I called Wild Wild West from the movie Wild Wild West, but it's Lego Wild West. And you got a guy who's a sheriff's badge they're pointing to there. Sorry, my camera's a little grainy here. Then you got a Bronco Buster, and it says here the Ricket Princemerin can be found testing their luck at Showdown Canyon, causing trouble at Fort Legorado, and dodging bullets at Golden City Junction shootouts. Cowboy 1996. I wish they brought this back, cause the Wild West scenes you could do a lot of stuff with. Like, say you want to build a say you got a Lego town or Lego City, depends what you want to call yours, and you want to make a theme park someplace. That'd be good for a theme park. Most people probably don't know that, but now they probably do if they watch this. The sheriff is busy chasing desperate desperate bandits while a U.S. cavalry is scheming, scheming with Native Americans. Sometimes billed as the Western theme, these minifigs first showed up in 1996. Yes, but did they show up anymore? Don't know because I never played with Lego. Just you know. Then you got these guys here, bandits with the handkerchief over them. They call bandanas, and they're called bandits of 1996. Sorry, my camera. 97, 96. Did you know revolvers and rifles made their first appearance in the hands of Lego Wild West minifigures? See, until then, no one had. Not even the space guys had weapons. So it was mostly for patrolling. No, for patrolling the space, but didn't have any actual firepower. Cavalry colonier, how you say it. 96. You got another cavalry lieutenant. No, it's a colonel. That one. 96. Then you got Indian chief, which should be Native American chief, but it's nice. '97. You got a Medicine Man, '97. I don't think a Medicine Man would be wearing that, but that's Lego for you. Because they're from Denmark, so they won't really know unless they do a lot of research. And you got a Quiver, which kind of makes sense when you need a lady. A lady would probably be more like a hunter. No, the gatherer, and the man would be the hunter, so that'd probably be kind of right. And then you got a banker as well. Wish they had more Wild West people, but they don't. And here's the Lego train that most people like. That new train set I seen on YouTube, needs a little work because I think they built the nose too big of the train, the bullet high speed train. All aboard the train thing has been around since 1966, but that wasn't powered. If you read, though minifigs weren't introduced until 1978, and more than 40 years of the theme existed, children have been able to build everything from engines to cabooses to octane rail tankers and Hogwarts Express. I wish when they give you a train set, they give you the caboose you can build, or give instructions online to show you to build a Lego caboose for one of your new trains. If you got the passenger train without if you got the North American or the cargo train. It says all aboard. Engineer Max climbed aboard the Lego Express in 2002. Over the years, he has been changed in charge of the Burlington Northern, Santa Fe locomotive, the holiday train, and cargo train. And you got the different guys. You got a guard, rail employee, one from 82, 98, 92. Railroad engineer from 2009. Railroad employee. Looks like the construction worker, but all different variants. Got that, everyone knows that thing. Got a guy with a broom, guy carrying luggage, and you got this guy here, what's his name? Engineer Max. And you got some more engineers still. That's this side here probably is the cargo, and this is probably the passenger side, which looks like it. And here, did you know? This team has a huge number of AF adult fans of Lego. I don't know how I said that's the acronym AFOLs. They form clubs around the world and even have their own magazine, Rail Bricks. I did not know that. Well, sort of, but don't until I read this thing here the first time. And this book I'm just getting from the library because, well, there's a lot of stuff in the library I like. So, the conductor Charlie, he's changed over the years. Sometimes he looks young, sometimes he looks old, and sometimes he's changed over the years from 2002, 2007. He comes like another conductor. Just a slight variance, just a different hat. And it says, ticket please. Conductor Charlie is the jack of all trades on the train. He collects tickets, helps passengers, stows their luggage, and announces the next station stop. During his spare moments, you can find him relaxing in the caboose. If your train set has caboose, if it doesn't, then good luck at him relaxing in the caboose. Dining car star. Here's the female, looks like, because of the lips. Female chef, 1999. Did you know when you get hungry on the train, there's 5-star food just a few cars down? The female chef has been feeding passengers since 1998, and she became the first minifig to spot eyelashes. Okay. It tells you a lot of stuff about the minifigures. Here's the passengers from 2007, 2006. You got another one from 2006. They're all carrying this one. And this guy here's got a ticket. They're all carrying luggage in different colors. But 2006 woman here, she's like all different colors. Got like lavender pants and like a light blue shirt, light blue suitcase. The brown's been around for so long and it's unbelievable. But the hair's been around for so long too on some of these males. That's for the trains. And the Lego Pirates. Lego Pirates been around for since the 80s, I think 85, maybe even longer, maybe even shorter, maybe earlier than that. And you got Captain Redbeard has a pirate monkey called I don't know how to say it. Spinovers, how to say it. and it tells you about it if you want to read. I'm not gonna read everything because it's gonna take forever. It's gonna take like 23 minutes, like the last one, the last video I did, because I'm already 10 minutes here. So you got a ruby necklace, looks like a female pirate. You see his band over there, a female pirate. This female sailor marked the first time a minifig wore lipstick. Since then, many female minifigures have spotted makeup, but this one has always remembered as the Trailblazer in 1989. And you got the other ones, renditions of a pirate. You got one with a peg leg. You got one with a three-pointed hat. That was always cool because a lot of got a guy. This is the average pirate minifig without a hair, a sword, or a tricorn hat weighs just tenth of an ounce. Did not know that. And you got the good guys. Pirates are the bad guys, probably, and these are the good guys. But people like the pirates as good guys because if you watch some old movies, sometimes the pirate was good and sometimes the pirate was bad. It all depends. And some of these, I'm going to say these Imperial Guards are French Foreign Legion guys because the way they look. If you watch old movies and read old stuff, here's the good guys you want to read. I'm not going to read everything because it just take too forever. I'll read the Did You Know stuff probably. Did you know? In 2009, the Lego Group reintroduced Lego Pirates minifigures for the 20th anniversary. For a while there, I think 96, maybe even up to 2000, they got rid of them. Or they couldn't build anymore. Then reintroduced these guys, Pirates, shoulders. If it catches. Oh. See? My camera's at the best. So I'm using a cell phone, so it's an older one. So see, flintlock pistols and stuff like that, and pirates and all that. Different pirates. This guy here's got a telescope. This guy's got a flintlock. This one here's got a sword. He's got a female with a telescope. Another sword. And if you get the boats, you can fire the cannons in the pirate set. I don't know what they fire. They fire some gray ball. Oh, Lego Venture. This came and went. It came, then it went, and it came back. I don't know if it's back again. The theme was released in 98 and consists of 4 sub-themes. See, they got archaeologist, got Thunder Trail from Egypt, Amazon, the Dino Island, Orient. Lego Adventures came off and on. Some of them last only a year, some last 18 months, something like that. And this is called Good Guys. If you want to read, just pause the video. And you got all this stuff here. This guy here it says Lord Sam Sinister. I think that's the same kind of hat that the Abe Lincoln wore. It's the same suit, sort of, but just taller because he had a stovetop hat. Then you got this one here says Burn Van. Got that guy from 98. Same guy, just different. Just a slight difference. You got a guy wearing a cowboy hat. It says Jungle Venture. He's wearing gloves. You got another guy here, and you got guys from I don't know what would you call it. I guess South America or Central America, like Mayan or something. It says Legoland, California has a land of adventure where you can see a giant Lego pharaoh made of 300,000 bricks. That's what you know one. You got all these Egypt guys, and you got this archaeologist, I think Alexis Sinister. You got a guy who's got the American flag on him. Looks like American flag, but it just strikes more like a pirate. You got more of this Lego Adventures guys on this side. If you look, you got a guy with a turban with I don't know, they call it a sai or whatever they call it, kind of sword there's a name for. And you got a guy from Tibet, looks like. This is the excuse me. This line here probably Orient. That's, you know. Then you got these guys probably from the Orient too. But I'm not gonna say Orient. I'm gonna say India because they're bad guys. You got this guy with a cape. He's probably one of the first guys to have a cape. Wait, no, 2003. Probably one of the groups that have a cape, and it tells you what the bad guys is. Pause if you guys want to read. I never played with this stuff. I got out of Lego a long time ago. I'm trying to get back into it now, so bear with me with this. You got Vikings, which I didn't know until I read this book. You got the novel, and you got all this other stuff. I'll read the Did You Know stuff. 7 Viking sets were introduced over 2 years. The Battle Axe Blades later appeared in Dwarven sets from 2007 Lego's Castle Theme. So you got all this. If people like this if they like this Viking stuff, they should build a. We should see on YouTube, or someone should say, "Hey, there's a Viking set. Oh, there's a Viking town." They're from like Greek. If you watch that, what's the one? Thor, that stuff. Yeah, that part of the world. If you like that, that's page 41. And then got this one here. I never knew this until I read this book here, first time. It says the skeleton from Lego Castle was the first minifigure to have its own unique body, as it followed by many more, including robots, aliens, rock monsters, and others. These are the Lego I don't know, some Lego theme, some mining theme. I don't know what it was. And I think this was supposed to be is resembling a track because Lego probably didn't build tracks yet. Rubber tracks, and you got a guy. Probably that mining theme everyone likes from 2009. You got this famous walkie-talkie here, I call it. And you got Lego Space. Now this is famous. Lego Space. I'll read this one. Launched in 1998. No, launched in 1978. Lego Space is one of the richest themes in minifigure history, spanning a myriad of sub-themes like Lego Mars Mission, Lego Space Police. No matter where in the solar system the astronauts are, they came armed with to the teeth with ray guns, bazookas, and lasers-armed jetpacks. And even though the theme was evolved over time, that you can still find the original logo of the space ship rocketing around a golden planet on the space of the Mars mission team if you look closely. And here's one thing everyone hates. See this guy here? And this guy here? And these two here? And I wish they had the black one and the other one. If there was one more color, I can't remember the other color was, but the black one is cool. This stuff here would always rub off, people said. It's because it's probably real gold they probably use. Real gold. Wow, they call it gold flake. You buy these little sheets, they're expensive. You buy these little sheets, they're pounded out. They probably bought Lego probably bought a stash of them because it was back in 1978. Probably the price was really cheap, probably like $1,000 for like probably 5-10 pounds of it, and probably last them a long time. Classic Space. You go on YouTube, and you can type in Lego Classic Space. It'd be like lots of guys like Brixar, Jang Bricks, and there's a couple I know who have that. These spacemen are the original stars of the Lego Space Theme, and some of the first minifigs ever produced. Since they have been produced for over 30 years, they're one of the best-selling minifigs in Lego group history. And there's probably a couple guys out there at their sig fig, whatever a sig fig is. Doesn't tell you in this book, I don't think, because I read it all, but I didn't ever see that word until I heard that on YouTube. Basically. And here, did you know the first Spaceman minifig only came in single primary colors: white, yellow, blue, black, and red. See, but they don't know black guy here. Black suited guy. White and yellow. White was the common one. Blue, everyone calls Benny, but it's not. It came before him. So, and the yellow guy, they thought, oh, he's naked. Nope. Yellow was a primary color they used. And that's a robot with the stuff on it. And you got this new stuff here, all this other stuff here. My video is almost done. I'm gonna make a third one here shortly. And you got this guy here. Then they got different helmets. When they got into the newer sets, older than the newer sets, these guys only had a tank at the time and no visor. But I never see anyone put a visor on. That's what someone should do. See if the see if the a guy, if you got a city helmet, see if his visor, take his visor from '92 and put it on an old spaceman. See if it fits. I'm almost done here because my video is pretty long. Sorry about that. I'm gonna sign off, make video 3 after this upload, and see what part 3 talk more about this book here, Standing Small, about minifigures. Pretty cool. The space one, there's a lot of people like it. The old one, the original, 1978. Don't know why, but everyone likes it. That's my video. I'm signing off. If you guys like it, tell me. It's like that saying where it says, please like, subscribe, and comment. But here's what I'm going to say. Please subscribe, comment, then if you like it, or thumbs down. Thumbs up or thumbs down, doesn't matter. That's what I'm going to say. Signing off here. This is recyclable bricks for now. Can't change it on YouTube, don't know how. When I find that out, I'll change it to recyclable bricks. That's part 2. Part 3 coming later. Thank you.